got to back up a little bit, because that guy that you saw in the slide before that, one of our first dates, it was actually our second date, he took me to church. He didn't, it could have been our first date, but it wasn't Sunday yet. So he took me to church. I had never, ever, ever met a man like that in my life. It turned my life around in a new direction. And I thought it was love at first sight for both of us. But when he asked me if I would go to church with him, boy, it's just like, oh, I had always wanted that, but never had that. We didn't go to church when I was growing up, and so it was just something that a part of me that I wanted fulfilled, and this wonderful, cute guy was taking me to church. So that was pretty fantastic. He also taught me what is kind of the overall arching theme of this, is in life you've got to have priorities, and you've got to stay true to those priorities. He taught me that his priorities were put God first, put your family second, and put your job third. And if you do that, then you can live at peace with yourself and live with joy in your life and live motivated with a positive attitude. You can live an inspired life because you know you're doing the good, the just, the right thing, and you're following at the same time while you're following your dream. If you keep that balance in your life and you keep those priorities in place. If you do that, man, oh man, your life, you're gonna make it easier on yourself. And with those priorities, if something starts feeling weird and you think, why is this feeling weird? Go back and look and see if those priorities have gotten shifted somehow or another. And maybe you need to change your action to match your priority again. And that will make your commitment to whatever your dream is fit with your priorities. And it was a huge lesson that Mike taught me and that we have practiced in our nearly 31 years of marriage. I just want to tell you, I told you that flying was my most favorite job ever, but really that was a job, but the most wonderful job in the whole wide world was being a mom. And when I told you I had thought, well, I'll just decide when I have Bart how I feel. Well, from the moment I held that little baby, I knew there was no way I was ever going to leave him. And that is what I had this hat still, and I put in the 30 years, and again, my hair, my earrings, I know, but I put, this was important to me, but that was much, much more important to me. And so began the second part of my journey, and Mike and I together as a family, keeping those priorities in line with God, family, and our job third. But these are some other pictures. This is talking about, you've got to keep true to those priorities, but being God and then family. Family, that is so important. Everybody has dreams their whole life, from the time they're just little to the moment you die. You have a dream, and just be committed to it. But keep in mind always, always those priorities, and make your dream meld with your priorities of God, family, and your job. It's so important, and it will, if you do that, again, it will keep joy in your life because you'll have peace in your heart and you'll live an inspired life. It's just wonderful that you are out there and you want to wear that same hat. You're wearing that same hat. You're making your dreams come true. And what we hope for you is that you can always just keep having that positive attitude, even in the difficult times. I've told you some difficult times that I've already had, and they're not fun. Nobody likes to go through the difficult times, but man, don't you think they make you stronger? When you have to make decisions, it makes you stronger. It comes you more to the pointing tip of the spear, where you have to look at what is at that tip of the spear and what is it the right thing for you. And then once you just say, yeah, that's the right thing for me, then you can continue you can get back to that positive attitude. Yeah, that's my dream, and I'm going to follow it. I'm going to stay committed, but I'm going to keep those priorities in line the whole time. God, family, and your job. But then I got to be the second love of his life. And it's continued, like I said, for 31 years. And it's continued with joy and with optimism and with inspiration. And we've achieved a lot of our dreams because we've kept those priorities in place. And for us, again, it's been God, family, and the job. And if you do that, you can achieve your dreams no matter what they are. They may change a little bit, but you'll still achieve your dreams. And that is so important to us because we know in this room, everyone in this room, you're the best. You're the best America has as talking to the cadets and all the support people here. You're the greatest. And we just, from the bottom of our hearts, Mike and I, wish you the very, very best always. And we know that we love you. Thank you.